cute.
Wow. So the way they sit,
That's just perfect.
and what makes them different from black bears and brown bears are their paws. So both bears or all bears, they have those very long claws. Even the young ones later, they have super long claws. Pandas have in their feet 5 toes going straight,
Right.
like we do with long claws on it. In their hands, they have 5 fingers going straight. They have on every of their 5 fingers, they have a black pad from
Yeah.
walking, and they have a black pad here and here. That's what they need for walking in the nature. What pandas have and black bears don't have it. Pandas have something which we call a floating or a swimming bone, which is on the outside.
Yeah.
Got a black pad on it, and it looks like a fake thumb. You cut off here just a stomp of it. And this helps them to grab bamboo, and this helps them when they eat leaves to roll everything. This is something evolution gave them. So if you jump in here later, don't say high 5, say high 6.
And the claws are not retractable. They're always out.
Yes, they're always out.
Yeah. And they're how long?
Pretty long.
Yeah.
They need them for climbing up trees. So their upper body, the upper body of a panda is the stronger part.
Yeah.
And when they climb up a tree, they really hit in the tree and they pull themselves up. When you climb up a tree as a woodworker and you cut them, you usually have a rope around your hip and
Yeah.
you have spikes on your shoes. They use the claws on your feet like spikes. So when they climb up a tree, they're pretty good. When they climb down a tree, they're pretty stupid. Especially the young ones are very clumsy, and they always go down backwards, or they fall. And then it's not like a cat. A cat always lands on 4 legs. A panda lands on whatever hits the ground first.
And that sometimes is how they get injured.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going on the side now. That's okay. Wow. Look at that.
吃的
Full
好
on
香哦，
panda.
看见它。
Look at that. Just
Yeah, and he's not bothered by us. There are so many noisy people,
he's leaning
but
against
he
the
keeps
wall.
on eating and eating. And then after 2 hours, he takes a nap. So they spend 12 hours a day eating, 12 hours a day sleeping. But it's not like us where we sleep 6 hours at nighttime. And maybe sometimes they take an afternoon nap. They eat, nap, sleep a maximum of 2.5 hours. Then they wake up again. And they do a lot of, what do they call it, daydreaming. They just sit down, their eyes are open, they're not moving anymore, but they're not sleeping. So they're very similar to Sichuan people, to local people here.
Do they come out here at night?
They
Or is
come
it
out at nighttime. It depends on how old they are. So it's safe here. You're no predators. Nothing is gonna go into a panda enclosure. Nobody's gonna steal a panda.
Yeah.
For example, the pandas in a panda kindergarten, they have to be inside after 5 o'clock, otherwise they catch a cold. And then you know how much people know about animals and how much they care. It's so stupid. They're wild bears.
Which diseases can they get from people?
Actually nothing.
No
The
cold,
only
flu?
major disease they had last year here was kind of a flu, a fever, was CDV. Was 2 years ago panda fever, where they're not sure if it came from a human or if it was submitted by wild dogs running around panda stations. But a lot of pandas got fever, and at the end the kidney failed and they died. It was 2 years ago, and I think 6 pandas. That's when they stopped all activities here. No more humans were allowed, or people who work in panda stations were okay, but no other humans, like regular people like us, were allowed to go and hug a panda or feed a panda and get
Yeah.
too close to them. Now you see it's all changed. You get very close to them. If they could easily get a disease from us, they should put them behind glass
Yeah.
or further, or us further away.
They're just so delightful.
It's all the dirt on his belly, and then later he moves and just gets more food.
Oh, he's just dropping all the.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that? He's dropping all the bamboo on his stomach. He doesn't care. Now, how do you know if they're male or female?
If you take a closer look, once they reach a certain age, you
Yeah.
can either say he got balls or no balls.
Okay.
This is the difference when you see it's a male or a female panda.
But like looking at it right now, no idea.
Looking at this one right now, no idea.
Yeah.
Until they're roughly 4 years old, it's very difficult. You can't see it. But in captivity, it's roughly half male, half female. And male pandas as well as female pandas are very picky. Very picky not only if it's about bamboo or where to live, very picky if it's about mating. So one of the reasons why they became endangered, and according to Darwin, should have already been long time gone here, are their mating habits. So a female panda is receptive 2 days a year. So you have a very short time window, and it's usually in April. A male panda is kind of always ready, but too lazy. Plus, both of them are very picky. This combination together makes it very difficult to mate in the wild or to breed pandas in captivity.
2 days a year.
Yes.
What about, do they have any inbreeding with like brothers and sisters? And is that a problem as well?
No.
No.
They are, when they breed pandas here, they're very careful which pandas to mate with each other. So sometimes if they have a very strong, good male panda, same like when they breed horses,
Yeah.
he gets 5 or 6 females here in the station.
Yeah. But the females might reject them.
They might reject him, but they have to try it.
Yeah.
And they use hormones, and then they help, and it's IVF. They go the artificial way.
Red wine.
But at this point, you play against Mother Nature. And Mother Nature has one very clear rule: one mom, one cub.
Yeah.
If you use IVF, you have a lot of twins. If a panda mom gives birth to twins in the wild, she rejects one. She picks the stronger one, and we're talking about a panda cub which has the size of a Coca-Cola can, of a small rat, no fur on it, no eyes, no ears, and 100-120 grams. This dies immediately.
Yeah. They breastfeed them with milk?
They breastfeed them milk.
Yeah.
A mom breastfeeds her cub until the cub is approximately 16 months.
Okay.
But at the beginning, she doesn't have enough milk for 2 cubs.
Yeah.
And so she can only look after one. And if the second one doesn't get any milk, it dies.